just had the most memorable weekend of chamber music with friends. Gloria Campaner, who's from Venice.
Welcome to Venice!
And also Jennifer Pike.
Been squished in my suitcase, so unfortunately it's not really wearable, but you know, what can you do?
And we've been supported by some amazing friends and supporters who are helping to fundraise for a recording of the Howells cello concerto. Really, the inspiration came from Rome, where we did a journey with my Tekla cello, which was celebrating its 300th anniversary. And this journey I've been given the privilege of playing on a Montagnana, which belongs to a dear friend and colleague, Stephen Isserlis. And actually, everything connects with Stephen because it was Stephen who I saw at Westminster Abbey at Sir John Taverner's memorial service, and he was clutching a big blue score, Herbert Howells cello concerto. He saw me coming towards him and I was going to thank him because he played a piece by Taverner. And he said, "I know who can play it, Guy can play it." And he handed me this score. And he said he was just too busy to really get inside it. So it was quite extraordinary, and suddenly I was playing the premiere in Gloucester Cathedral. And now we're recording it next year with, or soon I should say, with Britten Sinfonia on the King's College label. We've had a magical time playing in 4 different venues. We started in the Danieli Hotel as a sort of welcoming evening, and we had musicians from the Conservatorium who I had the pleasure of working with when I arrived in Venice. The following day performed in the Palazzetto Bruzane. We had guests from the La Fenice Opera on viola and double bass in the Schubert-Traut Quintet.
On the right, the Bruzane Palace, famous for the concerts of classic music.
First Traut.
Oh yeah, first Traut. It's my destiny as a Pike to play Traut, I think.
And then on Sunday morning I played at Mass with the wonderful choir at the San Marco Basilica. And on the final day in Palazzo Bernardo, the private home of Gaby Wagner. It's right on the Grand Canal. So we got a piano delivered there and we're able to rehearse.
I personally would like to thank my dear friend Gaby Wagner and Jean-Marie, because they hosted us in this amazing place, in this amazing palazzo, but not only for this beautiful farewell reception, but they actually created a harbor for us for all these days.
One of the really nice things about the weekend has been that we've connected with local musicians and also the Conservatorium through Cecilia Francini. It was really nice for our guests to get a flavour of the music making that goes on here.
We got to meet Guy Johnston and Gloria Campaner, so we host them for a concert. And together we share the stage also with some students from our conservatory. The best mission of music is to bring people together.
Another special dimension to the weekend was that we brought 2 modern instruments recently made by Roger Hargrave and Neil Ertz. The violin was modelled on a Grafrilla, and the cello was modelled on a Montagnana, which of course Jennifer and I were both playing. And we had a fantastic talk by Greg Alf, an American luthier working here and living in Venice. And I'm incredibly grateful to Elise Smith for bringing out the cello and for letting us use the violin via the Royal Academy of Music.
Well, today we had a chance to experience Baroque music on Baroque instruments that were made here 300 years ago in modern settings, and we had modern instruments that were set up in the Baroque setting. Then we had those instruments all here at the same time, and we were able to listen to it at the same time and compare the sounds in the city where the instruments were made. Of course, you know, these instruments are meaningless without a player. So Guy Johnston's, a very inspirational cellist. So we had the circle completed by, you know, the musical performance on them.
Somehow we managed to feel that we got it under the surface here. It wasn't just something we were bringing from home, but also really connecting and engaging with the local musicians and the culture here.
It was an amazing weekend of music, inspiration, creativity, love, joy. It's so wonderful to share musical dialogue with such amazing partners.
This weekend has been amazing, and that is a credit to Guy, because not only is he organizing everything, he's also playing this very demanding repertoire, and he really is a stunning musician and also communicator.
He gets so many different people from different walks of life and different backgrounds so involved in what he's doing, and he's kind of like a Pied Piper. He walks around Venice and he says, "Hey, you play great, you play viola great, come with me, I want to show you something, I want you to be part of my project." It's wonderful what he's done, and he's created a very dynamic group this weekend, and Nikki, I have no idea how she puts it all together. It's just absolutely extraordinary.
What a dream it's been to even have the pleasure of playing on a Montagnana cello, bringing it to its homeland, and the mystery of wondering when it was last here, where it's been played, and just what a gift it is to be able to celebrate chamber music in such a way with friends. It's been incredibly special.